welcome to the Intersection Magazine podcast. My guest today is Keneth Twesigye. He's the CEO, founder of TechBuzz Hub here in Tinda, Kampala. And I met him about 3 weeks ago at the Uganda Innovation Week, which was put together by the Startup Association of Uganda. And he's doing quite a lot of interesting work with the startup space. And I thought that I should host him so that you could also get the opportunity to meet him, probably have your startups evaluated by him and with his group, maybe have some space here, as well as probably collaborate for projects in the future as I'm planning to do myself. So, Keneth, please tell us a bit about yourself and what you do.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nicholas. That was a very amazing preamble introduction. My name is Keneth Twesigye. I'm the team lead and founder of TechBuzz Hub, which is an innovation hub that is located in Tinda. And with TechBuzz Hub, we offer 4 services. But to start with, we are basically providing affordable and flexible offices as low as 25,000 shillings a month. And that is basically a virtual option which provides you access to an address, and you can meet your clients in the facility as well. So that is why we are very flexible and affordable. But my work with Startup Uganda is TechBuzz is one of the founding members of Startup Uganda, which is an association for entrepreneurship and innovation hubs. And right there, I serve as a policy committee lead, or I lead conversations around policy, which got me nominated to work with the National Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. And with that work, we are meant to make sure we understand the needs of entrepreneurs or startups in this country so that they can government can help in creating an enabling environment for them. And the report we are working on right now, or the activity we have been working towards, is getting a regulatory impact assessment, which is a government's model or procedure of identifying the interventions that government should undertake to create an enabling environment for whichever specific sector that might be in question. So I think briefly that is what I am and what we are doing with the policy space under Startup Uganda. But maybe a little more about TechBuzz. We offer 4 services. That is co-working space, beginning with 15,000, which is a daily package. You just come and work at the facility. We have 25,000, which is a remote office, as earlier said. We have a monthly desk office, which is at 160,000. The amazing thing about that service is we give you access to internet, you meet clients, you have access to the boardroom, and in a very good work space or works with a good workstation. So that's basically about offices. We also have private offices at 600. So you choose which flexible package can work best for you. Thank you very much. Over to you, Nicholas.
Yes. I'm also wondering about you, because it was spoken before and you mentioned something about funding. Please tell me about that for startups.
Oh, thank you very much. So we are still in the piloting phase of that service, where we are creating or trying to create a venture fund for startups, but we are starting with micro, small enterprises in our pilot. As you all know, that startups have very complicated systems to start with. So we are starting with those that are in the micro enterprise space, And then from there, we shall certainly switch to the startup space after we have confirmed the performance and results from the pilot. Yes, I think that is it.
Okay. We also had a conversation before about the importance of data and some of what you might be doing in the media space about, for example, our technology blog. And can you tell us a little bit more about that and how the plans are going?
You literally know how hard it is to find information, especially for people who are into the startup space. You find someone has a startup that is maybe looking at working into the aerospaces. Maybe someone is into an engineering space that is not so common or hasn't even been in this country. So they have less access to data, they have less access to programs that could help them in getting capacity. So TechBuzz is also entering that space of, trying to bring closer the different programs or events in the space, different information. We know that there is a lot that government, private sector has in stock for opportunities for entrepreneurs or innovators. So that is literally what the platform about providing information and providing access to information for entrepreneurs. I think that is what we were trying to discuss then.
Okay, thank you very much. In terms of the ecosystem, in trying to study it, what I've tried to do is talk about the hubs, the accelerators, the incubators, business people, NGOs, universities, venture capitalists, and investors and people of that nature as individual stepping stones, so to speak, of the ecosystem or important parts of the ecosystem. In terms of your work as TechBuzz Hub, what have you seen as in the space? What do you think is lacking? Where can we improve? Where would you like to see us put our focus in the few years to come?
So, I think the best start of the conversation should rather be on the businesses or the kind of ideas to pursue for startups. I think the biggest challenge we have is most of the startups that begin, all the ideas that are pursued have an element of missed quality. So the quality of entrepreneurs, the quality of ideas is one biggest issue. So that, of course, talks about the capacity of the entrepreneurs, certainly that we have, or the different programming that we have in this country in terms of building and raising entrepreneurs and entrepreneurship. So I think if we have the right entrepreneurs, the right ideas, and when I talk about right ideas, I'm literally saying we must do enough to validate these ideas before we fly around to implement them. You find someone is spending a lot of resources on an idea that they have literally not even done a qualitative or even quantitative research about. So at the end of the day, you might find challenges of such an idea raising capital, raising investment, or other people, or customers onboarding to such a project or a business someone is doing. So if that element of the quality of ideas and entrepreneurs is addressed in one way or another, then I think we will be at a good position to start talking about investors. And then for those who are definitely in the right direction for investment, we are already seeing them raising capital, not necessarily from the Ugandan investors, but the external investors. But here locally or in Uganda, there are quite a lot of interventions that are happening. What I didn't mention is still Ministry of Trade is undertaking a funding for innovations and startups. And I think I have also done some little work on that particular project, which is by being undertaken, I think, by the president. So I do believe that government is also looking into that space, how it can support and fund young entrepreneurs and innovators. So the future looks bright, but what we need to first pay attention to as entrepreneurs and innovators is quality of ideas, and then having the right capacity to implement them.
Great. Now, I noticed that in your some of your publications, you have business planning proposals as things that people can apply for, digital marketing, roadmap and strategy development, website design, business modeling, financial projections, and computer applications. Tell us more a little bit about what informs these particular programs that you're offering and how they can be beneficial to those who would wish to apply.
That's a very interesting question. So TechBuzz is creating crash courses on those particular areas you've just mentioned, and I think they're not just those. We have about 11 of them, where we have curriculums developed by experts, and the interesting bit about these crash courses is they are approaching learning from a 30-70 ratio, or you would say 30% theory and 70% practical. So the idea for the programs and what makes us different from any other institution is we are creating these programs so that as soon as someone has or wants to get maybe their business moving in the direction of having a good proposal, they should just come for the course, have their custom proposal, written, developed, and then they can fly away and start, creating other proposals for different companies for their project. If they want to build, a strategy and roadmap for their business, it is already a crash course. So our courses are very practical in nature, are looking at you finding value right away than just learning about the theory of what the course is or what the subject matter is, but rather come do it, have it done for your business or your enterprise, and we are good. I am sure at the end of the day, these programs will be very impact-oriented than just learning and knowledge-oriented.
Thank you so much for your time, Kenneth. Hopefully we'll get to meet some more, and hope that my people that can collaborate with you, kindly let us know how they can get in touch with you if they need you.
Yes, if you want to get in touch with TechBuzz, we are very available online. I think whichever platform you try, we might be there. But I would recommend Google. Just Google TechBuzz Hub. You should be able to find us. But if you can't, or if you want to directly get in touch with us, you can call our contacts. Our MTN is 0392 138 358, and then our Airtel is 0702 799 754. If you want to email, just do info@techbuzzhub.org, and you will be right with us.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. And hopefully we'll get to meet some more and talk about more strategy and some of more of your programs. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. It was an honor and privilege to be a part of this podcast. I hope we can explore other areas of, collaboration with the people who are listening, and together with you, Nicholas Chanda.
Okay, thank you.